In a city filled with endless noise and constant movement, there was a young woman named Ava. Ava was like many of us, busy, ambitious, always on the go, and always trying to keep up with the pace of life. She worked a demanding job, had a calendar packed with social events, and was constantly checking her phone, responding to emails, and scrolling through endless news feeds. Life in the city didn't allow much time for rest or reflection, and Ava found herself feeling more and more exhausted. One day, after a particularly hectic week, Ava felt completely drained. Every time she sat down to relax, her mind raced with tasks and worries, and she could never quite escape the feeling of stress. So she decided to seek help from an old friend, an artist named Elena, who was known for her calm presence and gentle demeanor. Elena lived a very different life, quiet, peaceful, and content. She seemed to radiate inner peace, and Ava was curious about how Elena managed it. Ava visited Elena's small studio on the edge of town. It was a simple space filled with plants, soft music, and the smell of lavender. After a warm greeting, Ava asked her, "Elena, how do you stay so calm and peaceful in a world that never stops moving? I feel like I'm constantly drowning in chaos." Elena smiled and nodded knowingly. "Finding peace doesn't mean you escape the chaos around you, Ava," she said. "It's about learning to calm the chaos within you." Ava listened closely as Elena explained. "Every morning, I start with a few minutes of silence," Elena continued. "I sit, breathe, and let go of any thoughts about what needs to be done. I've learned that we can't control the world around us, but we can control our reactions to it." Ava was intrigued, so she asked Elena if she could try it. They sat together in silence, focusing on their breaths. At first, Ava's mind wandered, bouncing from one worry to another. But Elena encouraged her to bring her focus back to her breathing each time it happened. Gradually, Ava felt her mind slowing down, like a racing car easing off the accelerator. After a few minutes, she opened her eyes, feeling a sense of calm she hadn't felt in years. She looked at Elena, surprised by how effective such a simple exercise was. "Is that really all it takes?" she asked. Elena smiled. "Peace is a choice, Ava. It's choosing to step back, to slow down even when the world doesn't. Practicing that each day brings inner calm, no matter what's happening outside." From that day forward, Ava incorporated moments of quiet into her life. Each morning, she spent a few minutes in silence before starting her day. It wasn't a complete escape from the city's chaos, but it was a way to create a sanctuary within herself. She discovered that even amid noise and busyness, she could find peace. Inner peace isn't found by changing the world around us, but by changing our response to it. Instead of letting external chaos dictate our emotions, we can take control of our inner state. We can cultivate peace by carving out small moments of quiet. Practicing mindfulness or meditation helps calm the mind and center ourselves. Remember, peace is not the absence of chaos, but the ability to remain calm within it. By choosing calm over anxiety, we build a foundation of inner strength that allows us to face each day with clarity and resilience.